My marriage was a success.
Yeah.
I look at it as like a curriculum when you're in college or high school, right? You're learning, you're growing, you're evolving, you're creating. And I was able to create with Corey some beautiful, amazing children. And at the end of that curriculum, and at the end, there's a graduation, there's a celebration.
I'm not ashamed to say it. I'm in my hoe phase right now. Happiness over everything. Where's your mind?
Thought y'all were back together. What goes down in the DM?
It goes down in the DM.
Would you marry me if you knew me well? What the hell? What the hellianti? Are you interested in younger men like myself? How young we talking? Do you know how old I am? I'm very flattered. Not you outside again. I thought y'all were back together. Let's normalize co-parenting in a healthy way. Things don't always have to be toxic.
What's up, fellas, man? This your boy Mazo. Now, guys, Tia Mowry is the gift that keeps on giving, man. Seriously, she's the gift that keeps on giving. Tia Mowry got herself a new boo. Now, guys, I thought Tia Mowry graduated. When you graduate, that means you elevated to something new, to something higher. And, she's with a guy that's way younger than she is, and he makes way less. If that's graduating in her view, more power to her. However, what she's showing is these women, they always settle in the end. In the end, these women always settle. No matter how much boss chick bullshit that they try to spew to you, they always end up settling. They always end up with a man that they have to pay for. And Tia Mowry, she's part of an elite group of single women that stay single. People like Claudia Jordan, Lisa Ray, Maya, Melissa Ford, Ebony K. Williams, Tracy Ellis Ross. Guys, the list goes on. It's many of them. And Tia Mowry is part of that list. Now, she did everything in her power to try to embarrass Corey Hardrick. She was out here crying and shit. She was out here crying, talking about she's lonely and she wants somebody to love her. She's going to find love again. But, Tia, you had that. You had that. And she's going to fall flat on her face for this. Seriously, she's going to fall flat on her face for this. Because there was one point where even women got tired of Tia Mowry. Because she was always putting her business out there, and then she was complaining about why people worrying about her relationship or why people worrying about her dating life. Well, bitch, you putting it out there. To you guys, she's gonna fall flat on her face for this because she's right here talking about she's in love, and this shit was too quick. Because women like Tia Mowry, what they don't realize is it comes a point where you have to have something to offer a man in order for him to be there.
But when a man knows that he cannot provide for you in the way he wants and not give you everything that he desires to give his woman, and he's comfortable with that, that is not your man. He does not see you as his woman. He does not see you as someone he's going to be with in the future. He sees you as someone that's going to help him get through this rough patch in this very moment. But once he levels up, and if he does, hopefully, but when they do level up, that's why they leave you and bounce up to another woman, because you've seen them at their worst.
Very beginning, he's going to be very nice. He's going to be very charming. He's going to give you lots of sex. But I'm going to tell you what's brewing inside of him. That jealousy and that envy. He envies the fact that you are so ambitious. You're a go-getter. Everything that you have, you worked your ass off for it.
A lot of people have their opinions about Tia Mowry and a new boyfriend. And guys, let me tell you this shit right fast. You're gonna have these women out here that's low-key hating on Tia Mowry, but they're gonna try to disguise it like they're trying to help her and give her some advice. They're really just low-key hating. And for that, I don't feel sorry for Tia Mowry. I know I say that shit all the time. I do not feel sorry for Tia Mowry. Tia Mowry got herself here. She's right here talking about she's in love, and this shit was quick, so she's gonna fall flat on her face. Seriously, she's going to fall flat on her face because, these women, they'll sit up here and brag about them having a younger man, right? And talking about older men are toxic and shit like that. But The real reasons behind it is the older men that's doing some shit, the older men that's out here making moves, they don't want these women. That's what they won't tell you. And Tia Mowry, she's in that list too. Well, I guarantee you, when this guy, he gets his shit together, he's going to show you what he's really attracted to. Because men who have their shit together, when they get their money right, they don't pick women like Tia Mowry. They don't pick older women. Tia Mowry is 47 years old. She's 47 years old. There's no man that's worth a shit that has his money right that's going to pick a 47-year-old woman. They don't do that. If a woman is that age, she has to have something to offer. And the reason why this man is with Tia Mowry, because she has something to offer. She's paying for him. In the end, these women always pay. They always settle. She's with this guy because she has to pay to be there. Now, he's probably charismatic and he probably gives her good sex and all that shit, blowing her back out. Yeah, he's probably doing all that. But once again, she has to pay to be there. She has to have something to offer. And once again, guys, Tia Mowry, she's part of a list of women who have this same story. Claudia Jordan, Ebony K. Williams, Maya, Tracy Ellis Ross, Lisa Ray, Melissa Ford. These women have the same story, and they'll all end up settling, guys. No matter what these women say, do not listen to it. No matter how much tough talk and how much boss chick bullshit that these women say, do not pay that shit no mind. In the end, they always settle. Let me know what you think in the comments, man. This your boy Mazo. Mazo Speaks. Like and subscribe, man. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. I'm out.